Hi, and welcome to Quainie's Greatest Hits. Now, I'm bringing over my TikTok videos over to YouTube because they're doing very well for me on TikTok, 17,000 followers, and they're all about Black history, African history, hidden history, I call it. So let's start off with this one.
Hi, it's Quainie here. Hello, American family, people of African descent, Caribbean family, kings and queens of Nubia. This lady is Danielle Romero. Yeah, she's a historian, yeah? Proper historian. And she is quitting YouTube. I'll let her tell you why she's quitting. Listen.
It's really stressed me out. And I'm just living on edge right now. If my phone rings at the number I don't recognize, I'm scared. I am being pushed out of the space, out of the thing that I love, by men who have decided that a woman talking about this history of race in America needs to be brutally punished and killed for it. I don't care what side you vote for or how you see yourself politically. This is insane. Hi,
So you heard what she said. This is her last ever YouTube video because she's being pushed out by racists, basically. She talks about the history of racist America. How she does it, she's basically retraced her own family roots, her own family history in America, and has come up with surprising things. She didn't know that she had African ancestry in her because her grandmother hid that. She's part Italian, European, West African. That's what she found out about her family. And lots of people who've been following her on YouTube have gone into looking through their own family history and finding out stuff about people who were in their families that they didn't know were passing as white, because basically most of her things are about passing as white, which is what her great-grandmother did, yeah? And so she's just telling the truth about American history, talking about censorship, talking about how the goalposts keep moving as to what colour you are, what race you are, according to how the political parties want your vote. So 1 minute you're black, next minute you're white, 1 minute you're Irish, next minute you're white. Yes, the Irish people were not considered as white people at one point, yeah? They were Irish, they weren't white. Anyway, so she's scared. She's scared, yeah? Because these men have found her phone number, they ring her in all times of day and night. She's scared, so she's quitting, yeah? And what has she done? She's just told the truth. Yeah, she doesn't cuss out anybody. She doesn't say, I hate these people because they did this or they did that. No, she just, as a historian, she matter-of-factly speaks about things that happened to her family in America. Yeah? So sometimes I think myself, what I'm doing, just talking about history, I don't cuss anyone out. I just talk matter-of-factly as well. And sometimes I think that someone is not like what I'm saying, and someone might see me on the street and recognize me and throw a punch at me or something. I had it when I made a video about Guyana and sugar and how a company, the Bookers, made so much money from sugar in Guyana, and they were able to bring that wealth to England off of the back of slaves, and that caused such a ruckus, and people getting angry because I'm talking the truth about what happened in a part of the British Empire. People all lost their minds. I've never had so many comments on one video as I did from that one, and in the end I gave up reading the comments because most of them were just about hate, because I dared to speak some true history about Britain and what happened and how money came from slave nations to help Britain grow even richer. What is wrong with speaking the truth? What harm is there in telling true history? What's the harm? It doesn't make you hate. I don't hate everybody because I've learned true history. It just makes it better for me in navigating this world of lies. You know what I mean? So this woman, when you watch the video, you can see she's just all over the place, terrified, because she dared to speak about her family's history in America. And it happened to uncover some nastiness about the United States of America. So now she's quitting because she's scared for her life.
Make sure you like and subscribe, please, and come back for more. I'm gonna post another one in a couple minutes. Be there or be square. Queenie over and out.